Hey everyone, this is the town of Cerrillos, and we're going to walk around and explore a little bit and see what there is. Pretty cool building. Actually has some construction signs, so they're in the process of restoring it. Pretty neat. There's a door on the front and the side, and also the rear of the building. So if you look at this one, it says the Clear Light Opera House, and then there's a Mason symbol up top. They've rocked in the doorway there though. Still pretty neat to see. So in the town of Cerrillos, there is this trading post with all sorts of glass bottles, rocks, electrical conductors. In fact, the insulators, you can see them across the top of this, all through the window there. All sorts of antique wagons, machinery. But this is a trading post right in this little town. We're gonna go inside and have a look. Look at this old engine, this wagon. I don't know what we're gonna see. Cactus growing in that wagon. Oh, they have some geodes down there. Wow, that's a big piece.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. The prices aren't too bad in here, I don't think. Some magnets. They definitely have the rocks in here. So I found these down here and it said metal balls, and my first thought was a cannonball of some sort, but it says used to crush ore in a ball mill, and they are heavy. That might be 10 pounds right there, and it's one of the smaller ones because there's larger ones there. So in here we have checks from the 1880s. So they actually have a museum in here, which is $2. There are all sorts of things. Big old cauldron. Look at this oven. Look at that big chunk of copper. This is actually the owner right outside doing laundry. All sorts of things hanging from the ceiling. Some old irons. I see a Coleman one right over there. Skeleton. Wow. Look at this. The old school bell. And here's the old school, I guess. This is a good sized school. Poster on the Civil War in New Mexico. I don't know if that's still around to see. That's incredible. We're not that far away from this, I don't think. Oil pump. Pretty rusted out. Look at the old photos up top here. And shoes. And they have a lot of different rocks in here that are on display, and fossils. That's a big snail. But they have a lot of them for sale in the gift shop. Talking about gold mining out in this area. Man, look at the size of that geode right there. It's huge. Whew, big. Lots of little rock collections through here. Crystal, I didn't even notice this. That big piece of crystal right there, no telling how much that weighs. It's a neat little museum. It's actually, when we pulled up, I didn't think that this was going to be a big museum, really. Wow. What is that? Hog oiler? Telephone. Chinese gold machine. Look at this washing machine. Maytag. Here's a drill press. Dry washer for gold. Man. All kinds of old equipment in here. And they even have some newer tags. So mining for the turquoise there. So a gold panner here. Old Pappy. Old coffee cans. Look at all these old wood burning stoves. Scales. You can talk. There's Pappy's brother, Pappy Jr. Wow, look at that cash register. They have quite the collection of stoves in here. This says it's a bean machine. Huh. Here's some old wheels, like maybe from Model Ts or something. Bottle collection. Some different things that they've dug up. All kinds of old tools. Did y'all go in this back part? Oh. Watch your step, it says. Tiny step. This says poison. So poison bottles? Wow. It does say poison on the bottles. Pipe tobacco. A little bit of everything. Butterworth. Look at this alligator right up there begging for money. Oh no, that's an ashtray. Honey, look at this old stove right here. The owner of this museum has one that's in really good shape, and it looks like she still uses it. Some old cans here. There's all sorts of little things in here. Keys and forks and toys and buttons. Cartridges. Here's a wood plane. An old one. Look at the blue light bulb up there. That thing's huge. Oh, they got a lot of these drill presses here too. Blue cash register. Here's some old milk bottles, and a few of them have the caps. Oh, an old dentist chair with all the old drills and stuff like that. Some coin collections from around the world. Sinclair motor oil. This is a kitchen still. Wow. On top of an old oven. Man, oh man. Some old crates. Odds and ends of this town. Lots of stuff. Some old washing machines there. Look at this one. Cowboy coffin bathtub. Oh, they got a skull collection there. Look at this. Instead of this being called whiskey, it's called whiskey. Old polecat straight whiskey. I've never seen that. Wow, that one goes up and out like it could still be used. Haley, you said you needed a new shoe, right? Wow. It's like a snapping turtle shell or something. I don't know what that's to. Bunch of old bottles in here. Even has some old metal toys. It's pretty cool. There's a Skelly oil pump, honey. It's not in bad shape. I gotta say, for a museum and a small one, there's a lot to see in here, especially for only $2. I think it's well worth it. So this is the front entrance into the museum there, and also the gift shop. But you can buy some food and stuff, so we're about to feed these animals. They have a petting zoo here. Yeah, I bet they do. I bet the llama wants it all too. Look at this chicken with a little fuzzy head.
Do I just throw it in there?
They might eat out of your hand. Yeah, friendly little thing there.
Here.
It looks so soft, doesn't it?
I know. I want to pet it. Probably won't let me
Oh,
though.
look at that hairdo.
Please don't poke my hand.
It looks like Paul Stanley or...
No.
Oh my gosh.
What's he doing?
He's gumming it. Well, you guys said you liked goats and you wanted to see goats. Here you go.
Are you nice? Are you nice? Yeah, I don't want him to spit at me.
Let me put some up here. Are you putting on a show because you want food? Is that what it is? Can you get it out of that? Can we pet you? We can pet you? As long as we give you food, we can pet you?
Come here.
Can we call you Tina?
Tina.
Yeah. You have to see the movie.
Fence. Look at this one on the fence.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm coming in.
They are climbers. Why, my gosh, look at that one over there. You think she's pregnant?
This one wants to chew the bag.
Oh, they'll eat the bag too. He's obviously wanting more. Look at that. Look at that. I think that one's pregnant right here, and that one over there too.
Oh my god.
Look at this. They both are.
For sure.
You poor girl.
Oh.
Better give her some food. She's about to give birth. You can see it moving in there.
Yeah. She's gonna have more than one, I think.
No, let the pregnant one have it.
Let the pregnant one have it.
Yeah, you're a fatty. He wants to do everything.
Put some food in here and see if Tina comes over.
Tina.
Yeah.
Fat lard.
Yeah. Come here, Tina. Eat your fat lard, Tina.
Tina. Get your food.
Yeah. Come on, Tina.
I don't know
Look.
if Tina's nice. This one eats
Tina's
a bunch
nice.
of food.
I already petted her.
Oh. Petted her?
I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. I haven't looked.
This one's not hungry.
I'm gonna
trying to feed that white one right there.
And
Oh,
then this one
feed
comes
that one.
along and pushes him aside.
I've fed him a lot.
We already fed you.
Yeah, and he pushed the other goat so I couldn't feed him.
This one doesn't want the food, it wants the dog. Wait, is that one getting the food? Yes. Dang. Somebody's getting busy.
Somebody's getting busy. Okay. You lazy llama, you won't even walk over and get the food we put in the other pan. You're so lazy. You're so spoiled. Everybody feeds you in that pan. What's wrong with this pan?
Oh, dang. This one just hit, but it's not mine. These are meanies. No, this one. I know.
So the girls just threw some food in with the pigeons and now they're all flying over. Yep, no one's fed them, so they didn't come over.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Can we feed other animals?
No. No. You're mean.
This poor girl right here, you can see the baby in there move every once in a while. She's due probably any time, wouldn't you think?
Poor thing, yeah.
She can barely walk. So this town is pretty cool. Check out this old church right here. Lots of color up top. Pretty interesting. Oh, what's in here? Let's go back up and through here and just see. Oh, some carvings out of tree stumps here. Love it. And then it looks as though maybe some water kind of trickles down through here at times, I guess. You know what else is interesting is they have lights that maybe light up at night right over there. I know there's kind of a glare. There we go. But there are some interesting lights that have that New Mexico sort of cross on it. Pretty interesting. I know it's kind of a bad angle for the camera. I don't know, maybe a candle goes there. But there's a huge candle rack right there. This is very cool. Love it. Look at this old doorway there. That's just another part of the church there. But they have these different depictions here with the lights that I was talking about above. Kind of a little garden here. It's interesting though. Great little unexpected stop. I think what this town of Cerrillos is quite possibly a ghost town that now people are kind of putting some money into it, investing in it a little, and fixing it up, and kind of turning it into a tourist destination. Look at that. It's so neat. Don't know what's back through here. Portable building. Different things. Love the shadow effect that the sun makes with the crosses there. And you can see the stained glass windows there. Pretty neat. And then that turquoise is actually something that they've mined in this area. It's kind of how this town came about, is mining, and I'm not sure all the different kinds of mining, but There are several. So this says in Spanish, Iglesia San Jose, 1922. Pretty cool. So all of these buildings have signs on them, and this says the Berardinelli House, 1886. And like I said, it's in really good shape. And I think that they're fixing all these things up. This is kind of the downtown area. And even this church right here, it's pretty neat what they've done here. They have Jesus there. Maybe it's St. Joseph, actually, since this is St. Joseph's Church, 1922. Bienvenidos, welcome. Parish office and hall back that way. Here at the end of the town, we crossed over those railroad tracks to go visit a cemetery. And there is a train that's going to pass through. I wish I would have known that earlier. Would have went right down by the train tracks. It's a Burlington Northern Santa Fe train. Right down that way. Can't get down there quick enough. Amtrak. A little more modern. At any rate, pretty neat. I thought we would do just a quick walk through some of the town. Look at this. This is on the side of that building. I got kind of distracted by the train. But look at this houses. Kind of backyard, courtyard. Not sure what to call it. It's impressive. Love all the gates. Has an outdoor chimenea or fireplace. Look at the gate right there to the garage. Pretty cool. Even this got a modern roof, but it's colorful. Got a turquoise green door there. Such a pretty church. (1922). Hard to believe. They've done a great job keeping that up. So let's walk through this downtown. I don't know what this is, but it has a sign that says First Street, enter on Waldo. And that's Waldo right there. I don't know if it's some sort of shop or what. But that signage up there is interesting. It says the Wortley Hotel furnished rooms. At the top it says Murphy Dolan, dealers in staple and fancy groceries, furniture goods. Hopefully that shows up pretty good. I'm sure at one point they probably had a wooden plankway through here. Certainly has that old west feel going down through here though. Look at these things in the window. It says that it's closed and that there's dogs inside. There's all kinds of goods in there though. Wow. This general store was built in 1893. We have some turquoise paint down through there. Pretty interesting. Huh. Interesting doors there. The Simone store, 1892, and the Delayo Simone Torres building, 1893.
Sarah.
Look up top there. Antonio Simone.
Blackbird.
So that would have been the hotel that's up there with a balcony.
It says all restaurants reception is open.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a restaurant or a saloon bar. And I don't know when they're open. It may be a deal, since this is such a small little town, it could only be open on the weekends. It doesn't look like any lights are on. Oh. Okay, so Blackbird Food, Beer, and Wine. It's open every day, except for Monday, Tuesday. Except for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we are here on a Monday. That's where you come into town. This says Mary's Bar, Cerrillos Bar. That might still be open. I don't know. We've heard some people through here. Pretty cool.
Okay. Well, she usually parks right next to me. Okay. She's got it down.
Fresh coffees, groceries, whatnot, day spa, gallery, and yoga. And that one right there. So thanks for joining us on this little tour of a little town, and we'll see you guys next time. As I explored the town and the cemetery, I kept looking around and thinking, what a perfect place for a Western movie. Little did I know there was actually one filmed here. Young Guns, a movie I had seen hundreds of times, yet I did not know it was filmed here. Makes perfect sense why I was thinking that, though, as I was walking through the town and looking at the mountains and the old Western cemetery. I'm going to show you a few shots that I accidentally captured that almost match up to places in the movie.